there, wonderful people of the internet.
Hi.
It is. What day is it? Do you know? Wednesday.
November 3rd?
November 3rd.
3rd.
No, 4th.
Fourth?
Yesterday was the 3rd.
4th.
Today is November 4th.
Mm-hmm.
You know how I know?
Mm-mm.
Because in 2 more days, it's Friday.
Oh, your birthday.
Yeah.
Your birthday. So what do you want for your birthday?
I want a new MacBook that doesn't have to be paid for, and a drone. And you said you want a camera, so that too. Or some ammo that doesn't
Can't be found.
Ammo that doesn't cost, you know, an arm and a leg.
Or that can actually be found.
Yep, you know.
Hey, you know you haven't talked about, and there'll probably be a guess in this.
What?
You haven't talked about what you're doing, or joining, or becoming, or
No?
which is tomorrow night.
Yeah, so we'll see. We can talk about it tomorrow.
Okay.
Like
So
that.
here's Grandpa,
Hi.
and then Ari, and Mama, and Dada.
Hi.
And here's Grandma putting his stuff away.
Yeah, just finished vacuuming out my car. Oh.
And Randy Boo, what you picking up? Your rocks? Ooh, yeah. Are you picking up all these rocks?
Was it yesterday? 2 days ago. Monday. Monday was a big day here on the homestead because we got
Water meters.
2 new water meters. So we've got the water meter to the house we're currently in. I assume this one's probably to Mom and Dad's and this one's probably to ours.
These
but I
things
don't think it
cost
really matters.
$1,000 a piece.
Yep.
It's expensive.
$1,000
Just to get the water, you have to pay $1,000 per meter.
Right, just for the meter was $1,000 to install it or to put it here, and then we still need to have the. Oh my! Are you okay? Sorry, kiddo. We still need to have Shane, the grader, come in, and he's gonna trench out all the way and run the piping. So.
Yeah, so we still gotta pay for the trenching and the piping, and then you actually pay for your water. One day, hopefully.
We'll be.
Shh, don't tell our water company. We won't be. Because we're gonna do rainwater catchment. At least for us. I know your dad's been trying to convince your mom, but I don't know if he's been successful with that yet.
Yes. Dad was very insistent that he wanted to get everything lined up like right off the bat to do rainwater catchment. Not that it'd be fully off grid right off the bat because, you know, Mom wasn't so sure about that. And actually where we are as far as zoning and everything, each house has to be tied into either city water or have a well, and same with septic. You either have to be tied into sewer or have a septic system.
Doesn't mean you have to use it.
Right.
You just have to be tied into it.
Yes. For like all the approvals from the city and or county, whatever. So obviously we're going through all that process now, but long term, at least for our house, we do plan to be like completely off of water, hopefully electric too, and all of that. So long-term plans, guys. Dad wanted to go ahead and get everything set up for rainwater harvesting, but after looking at some of the costs and stuff, just not quite ready to do that at this point in time, just because, you know,
It's a big upfront call.
yes, it is because it's all up front, and
It's in your pocket.
and you know,
Sawdust.
Mom wasn't fond of the speed of the return on investment. we'll say.
We gotta take you guys to the next part that you guys haven't seen yet. So I believe you guys should have seen this by now. So all the start of our private road.
And then Mom and Dad's driveway will come right like this.
And here we go. This is looking awful ready for a house.
So basically, where I'm standing right now is going to be Mom and Dad's house. Obviously, as you can see, like Ariana said, it is ready for a house. So the grader was here till like late
9:30.
like 9:30 on Monday night.
Yeah.
Getting all this stuff done and ready for the house.
It's quite a drop because this used to be a big hill.
Yeah.
And it's probably, what, up there? It's like over a 6 foot difference, I think. think that's taller than you up there, isn't it?
Probably like 5.5 feet maybe. We cut out the hill over on this right side, brought it down, flattened it out. If you remember that tree back there, that's what we cut down. And so, I mean, from where the ridge is, it took probably 2-3 feet down from there. And then coming over this way, it's, you can see off to the side the slope. And so all of this used to be sloped like that. And right over in this corner, we're probably looking at roughly 4 or 5 foot difference as far as height. So pretty impressive, kind of crazy to see it. I've never actually been on a home site like as they're doing this. They're grading and all that, so it's pretty neat.
Basically, what we're being told is the holdup will probably be electric. They have to run a 3 foot deep by 1 foot wide trench all the way from the front where we just were to over here. So it's gonna take a long time. I'm sure it'll probably take them a day or two to do that, but getting them actually out here is going to be the delay, especially after the hurricane and stuff. Our entire county, or like half the county or something like that, was out of power, and so they have a lot they're doing right now. We totally understand that, but it does delay things more. So they're probably going to be the last thing we're waiting on before Patrick and Teresa can move into their house. Very pretty sunset. Zoom back out. Look at all the mountains.
What'd you find?
A root.
A root. And she is just loving it. Okay, pick up a rock or a piece of dirt. No, that one's too big. Get a good size one. Yep. Make sure they're roughly the same size. Now I want you to both stand right next to each other and face that way. Okay. Ari, why don't you come my way just a tad, so you're not butted up to each other. Okay, and I want you to both throw them at the same time and see who gets it further. Okay, I think that was Revs back there. It's okay, Ari. Sweetheart, you gotta, I think you held on to it a little too long. You gotta, when you throw it, you gotta let go when your arm is up here, okay? So, 1, 2, 3.
Watch, Ari. Let's go.
That's a good one.
Ari,
What?
good job. Grab it, Ari.
Fire one has complete clear to close.
But hasn't done it yet. We haven't actually sold our house.
No.
Our old house hasn't actually sold yet. We do still own it. The buyers are actually leasing the house right now from us because there were actually we never talked about it.
No. We still have to do our whole
the
story
chaoticness of getting here.
Yeah.
But yeah, long story short, the buyers of our buyer's buyer
the buyers
of our buyer couldn't close on their house for ages, and so they weren't able to purchase their house, and so everybody in the line was basically held up until now. They're finally,
no, they got a new buyer. Our buyer's buyer got a new buyer.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, they kicked out the last one.
Oh, I don't blame them.
Yeah, so it was just, we had to start over with that one. And New York, I guess, which is where all their sales are for this, for the other houses, is just a mess right now when it comes to like selling houses. So that's been a headache on top of things already. So, however, we finally found out that house number 1 is officially closing, which means
like 3 months after it should have. But that's okay. We're glad it's closing because that means our house is going to close and we're going to be able to cash out. And
yeah, thankfully everyone has like worked together in this because, you know, our buyers are renting our house and our buyers are renting their house. So everybody has the same end goal, and thankfully we all qualified to be able to do that and still move on to our next homes. You know, we got it all figured out.
Look what I found on
What are you doing?
Zoomed in on Ren.
Rennie Roo, what are you doing? What do you have? Yeah, can you put those back? You think that's funny? Oh no, we're letting the 2-year-old drive.
Cold turnout here.
Should have brought it in last night.
About that.
He's trying to stand
Oh, they're inside his pants already.
Yeah. Ready? You're funny. No. Oh, you
want that one?
They want to see the full get up, honey. Smile big. Smile.
How are we doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Happy birthday. So,
Thanks.
what happened
Happy
last
birthday.
night?
Last night, Dad and I officially became probational members of the local fire department.
Ooh. How you feeling?
I'm pretty excited about it. I didn't.
Some people might not know your history, so.
Okay, so I was a part-time firefighter for almost 20 years and left 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Was it
And
really
Almost
that long
exactly
ago?
9 years ago.
Holy
It
moly.
is. It was October 31st of 2011.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So now November 5th of 2000.
Sixth. It's the 6th. Come on, it's
But it was the
but
5th.
last
Oh yeah,
It was the
last,
5th.
Okay, last night, yes.
We got put on as probationary members. I really had no thought of even joining the fire department here, but one day Ryan and I were at Walmart and we ran into a fireman, and I just was talking to him, asking questions, just because I'm curious, and when we found out I was a volunteer department, as we're driving away, Ryan says, "You and I should join." So I got pretty excited about that, and I can't be more proud. I was taking pictures last night, and I know Ryan was giving me a look like, "Would you stop it?" But I was just excited, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be a fun journey.
We got a big concrete truck here coming to pour the footers for Ryan's parents' house.
Okay, so it's Friday. They came and did the footings yesterday, dug for them, and now today the crew's out here with the cement truck putting them in. So we'll give you a look at that. Here come the girls, come check it out.
Yeah.
I know, it's easier to carry it like this. We got all of the footings and everything poured. So this week, or next week, they should be bringing the house out, and then we go from there. But one of the things that Tim and I were working on today was getting this area here prepared for grass seed. We ran out of straw, so we got to go get a little bit more. As we were working on doing this, we were going to try and use Tim's tractor and do some stuff, and it was just like we were going to have to do like a lot of not necessarily safest procedures. And then I go look out, and there's a crew using a tractor to do exactly what we need to do with an attachment that went and talked to the guy, and he says, "Well, let me take a look at it." Comes back, he says, "Yeah, we can do that." He literally came back here with his tractor and the right equipment and had that done in 3 to 5 minutes. I mean, it was ridiculous. He just made 4 passes here. But what it did was break up the dirt so that we were able to just put the seed down. So we put the seed down, and then we laid the straw, and now we're gonna get ready to water it. And then we will add a little bit more straw. We'll go pick up some straw.
A lot of air on the line.
I'm sure a lot of air in the line.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Granny's helping Grandma put some dishes away. Hey, Granny. You're doing good. High five. Uh-oh, watch out for the drool.
Where's this one go? Are you drooling? though. That one goes right here, right here, right here. Goes right here. Yep, there we go. Yep, there's a little snug in there. Yep, here's one. Here's one. Where does this one go? No, it goes right here. We're playing.
That's not where I want to go. I want to be. Two. Here.
It's a little easier at